Hello everyone and welcome to the Battle of Mercenaries. My name is Greedalicious. Me is Rod, hello.
What's up, dudes?
Oh,
Yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing.
that is your thing, that's true.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
I'm actually doing pretty good. I had a headache, but I took painkiller, and now I'm pretty good actually.
Good.
Got some water, feeling refreshed. You know, I actually brushed my teeth as well, just to feel a little bit more fresh when I
That is
like to
dedication
cast.
to the art.
Yeah, I know, right?
But we have Genesis versus Companion. Genesis 1, should say.
Yeah. Which
and
is, I guess, they're like a team, they're better team. I assume.
looking at the roster, like I can believe it. This is a really
Yeah.
good roster. Tomke being the mercenary from Venice, I think. He plays for Venice normally.
Oh, I have no idea, dude.
I think so. Spada for the players or the native players here. But I mean, I see a lot of good names here.
I mean, just look at the bottom left name on the Genesis 1 roster. Woo!
Yeah,
You know,
you and Ben,
that
man.
gives me goosebumps, dude.
Yeah, you have this weird fascination with him that I.
It's just that I think that he is, as I've said before, I think Berg is the most consistent archer in the entire warband scene. That's
Yeah.
my opinion. And I'm not saying the best, I'm saying the most consistent one.
He's definitely consistent. Do you think he'll be playing Archer here in 66? I mean, looking at this, we're playing Sandy Bush first. This is not a very Archer-heavy map. Like you could easily go 5 or 6 even. I mean, it looks like teams want to play 6 versus 6.
Yeah.
First of all, it's in the rules.
Yeah, I mean, as long as both teams. This is how the rules is. Minimum 5v5, maximum 8v8. Whatever in between that, as long as both teams agree on that, let's say both teams agrees on 7v7, then they can play 7v7. But if one team wants to play 8v8 and another team says no, I don't wanna, I wanna play 5v5, then it is 5v5 because that is the like.
Yeah, that's
that's
the minimum. You have to have 5.
Yeah, that's the requirement.
Yeah. So both teams are getting ready. Quick talk about companions. They're a Turkish clan.
I mean, Norman guy. We've seen him play. We've casted him on a native match before, right?
David Blackmore on Genesis.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Companions, the roster is also really good. Ike, Lidor, Cool,
Kefren,
yeah, like Tomayus,
Pablo.
incredibly good players. I'm also the administrator of this this server, so I also have to. Sometimes there might be some dead talk, some dead air.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
I'll try to keep the Twitch company. Let's just before the match starts, can we have a prediction for who will win? No score or anything, but who will win, Grid? Who do you think will win?
I don't know enough really. We did play Genesis a few days ago. It was a very close match. We haven't played Companion yet, but this should be a really good match. I can't really say who's gonna win. What do you think?
I'd say as well, a tight match, very competitive match. But I think Genesis 1 will take it in the end.
Oh, okay.
But then again, I mean, Companion could surprise me and stuff. Like, it's not that Genesis is heavy favorites. They're really close, but I think Genesis will take it in the end.
Yep. Let's find out. We are going live. Here we go.
Let's take it away, Greed.
Oh dear lord, 2 cavalry for Genesis. You like this? 1 heavy, one light.
Yeah. I mean, there are 6v6, so not 5v5. They can do it. There are 1 medium cavalry for Companion and 1 heavy cavalry for Companion, so it's probably good for Genesis to be able to counter Companion's cavalry.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is Merc, so heavy cavalry is available, and it works very well on a map like this.
Yeah, I agree.
So I would say, instead of having 1 heavy and 1 light, I would say take 2 heavy instead.
Yeah, I like the heavy cap. We tried Assassin Cap on this map and it didn't work out so well for us.
A lot of pikemen though on Genesis here.
Yeah, what do you feel about that? We played against the clan with pikes, and pikes didn't really do as much, and not on this map.
Yeah.
It's very tight quarters, so.
I think pikes would work. I mean, I think pikes are very underestimated in mercenaries. They can do a lot of damage.
They do massive amount.
And even to infantry, not only to horses.
Yeah. They run in the corner. Getting to surprise them, but not really getting the surprise they wanted.
They're stopping them here.
They are, but they're pushing a little bit more into the open, where Genesis could potentially be a little bit more efficient having that light cavalry. Back to flag there on companion side.
Oh, they're going up on the ladder here. I like this.
Good approach.
Everyone as well. That's good.
No archers at all on the field, so nobody really defending that position. It's a good approach. Can really get clustered, and infantry fight does break out. Nothing's just trying to hit. Gets a good hit on Sis there. I don't know how much damage that did, sadly, but infantry fight very split out. Everyone's just fighting their 1 versus 1.
No one has gotten a single kill yet.
Yeah, I mean the
there
armor. Oh, and the team kill as well, though. Evening it out 1v1.
Yeah.
Des as well trying his best, but Pendragon is showing some work here. They're actually winning this infantry fight quite heavily, considering, I mean, so far they haven't gotten a single kill on Genesis side. There goes the first one. Alex Blat takes one, takes down Norman guy.
Dest is still here to make the damage.
He's still there, yeah, but he's gonna have to make some effort here. Tyke gets dismounted here, or dismounts himself, so to say. Stops Dest
it's 4
as well.
versus 3. It's still possible.
It's very possible. That team kill from them really hurt them, but Flag is kinda running out of time here.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. One player left there, shot.
He needs a hero performance to pick this off.
Too many pikes out,
there we go with the pike. That was some really well done from Companion there. I mean, in the infantry fight, they were playing, like, they were dueling on the infantry fight.
Yeah, literally just duels everywhere.
So, for me, it was all about who gets the first kill, and Companion did. So they were able to support, like, go 2 versus 1 on another, like, at one position.
Target, yeah.
But then the team killed, but then they picked it back again.
Yeah. A little bit of a sloppy fight, and looks like Genesis just wants to fight. He's just running in here. Trying to get some get a good approach, but they're not really finding it that easily. Very messy fight here. Des comes in with a bump, but...
I mean, Des can afford to go in like that.
Yeah. Like taking down Strong, and 2 kills back for Genesis.
Oh, Des coming in with the kill there.
Like is looking for Sis. Gets him in once, but
nice
no follow-up.
Double kill from Des.
Very effective work from him. Alex Bad taking down Normal guy as well. Genesis seems to be running away with this round. Tyke and
4 versus 2.
Poppy being the last 2 alive.
5v2 actually.
One goes down though. Sis with a team kill on the Pash. Oh, and Poppy taking on Sis as well.
Yo, this is a fight.
This is actually very close, yeah. Poppy and Tyke, if they can take down Dester, they couldn't take it, but Shotton is dismounted.
But Poppy doesn't have a shield here, that's harsh.
Oh, Des comes in with a mini bump there. Tyke's still alive, taking out his 2-hander. He can easily do this. Tyke has the skill for it. Very ancient player.
And look at how he uses this tree to his advantage. This is so good.
Des is useless at that fight. Realizes that as well and dismounts. Trying to 2v1 him. Nice kill! Taking down 1! Shotton versus Tyke. Oh, this is very close. Tries for a kick, but no even close to that distance. Timitar versus a 2-hander. Tyke not making use of his length here. Oh, gets a soft spot. Oh, nice kick!
No.
Still alive, no follow-up damage. Shotton is still fighting for his life here. Oh, walks into another kick. Nice follow-up. Still alive though, Shotton with his armor. And
there we go,
beautiful by Tyke.
1 versus 2 and it takes it home. That looked so good for Genesis at the beginning. It was 5 versus 2.
They were dominating the fight.
Yeah. And then Tyke and who was it else? Tyke and Poppy just brought it back, and Tyke with the 1 versus 2. That was insane from Tyke. Well done.
Impressive play from Tyke. Haven't seen him play in a long time either. He still got it. That was Cab versus Cab on dismounted. Takes a big hit there from Desto. Getting trapped as well by Shotton. Healing himself a little bit. Yeah. Understandable after that, but that was really good.
That was a good highlight.
That was a clutch for sure.
Yeah.
Poppy trying to do some damage on Strong here.
They still want to take this fight though, like this early fight.
They did win the early fight on Genesis' side. It's just like they couldn't finish up there, and Tyke comes in with a nice bump on Lapache, making massive amounts of damage to. But he does get dismounted in return from Dest. Nice by him. Tomai is taking down Strong. Again, these 1 versus 1s. Their companions are taking good advantage of that. This is well fighting a 2 versus 1 here. He's gonna try to look for help, but he doesn't find any teammates near him. Pretty much lone ranger right now. Shotton last one alive once again. That's this actually with him as well. I realize it's 6v6 and not 5v5. This is why they're losing.
6 versus 2 here.
No kills at all for Genesis this round. It's trapped there as well on Dust, and he does go down. Shotton being the last one alive. I try to do some damage, but it doesn't really matter too much. Mostly for pride.
Yeah.
That's my non-
Flawless round from Companion.
Yeah. Companions are winning the 1v1s. They're beating them in pure skill. Genesis needs to play a little bit more together.
Yeah. I think it's so sad though to see that Genesis lost that second round because Dest, he pretty much just served that round for his team. He got 2 kills at the start there of the fight. Stayed alive, was still alive with his horse, so he could support his team and stuff. I don't know. Like that was just very well done from Tyke and Poppy there.
Yeah, that was Tyke especially there just played out of his mind.
The way he used that tree, the way he circled that tree to pretty much force Dest to dismount, and not to be that guy, but Dest is a really good cavalry. He's probably one of the better cavalries in this tournament, but Dest on foot is not what you want him to be on.
No.
So, yeah, super smart from Tyke there.
Yeah. He used his tree as well there.
Yeah.
Beautifully. Just incredibly well played.
Let's see though. I mean, I said it would be close, but Genesis would have the upper hand. I feel a bit like, I mean, it's early match, it's early stages, but maybe I have to eat up my own words. I don't know.
Hey, they did play really well.
Yeah.
The chance is absolutely there for them. We're swapping sides now. No faction change. Because... What?
Let's see though, Greed. You're a very experienced Warman player, and a lot of these mercenary players aren't as experienced as you are. If you would be in the TeamSpeak here of Genesis after that like super bad half, let's be honest, what would you say to the team? How would you make them come back into this?
I think the cavalry needs to do more work. The cavalry is not really doing anything really for Genesis side, and they're splitting up way too much. They need to group up more, and then they can use their cavalry more. Right now, Genesis are kind of losing because the cavalry just aren't there in the fights in time. The Companion, however, are. They're using their cav beautifully. Just coming in to bump them down, and always someone to take advantage of as well.
I feel like maybe a little bit more of opponent switching in the infantry fights.
Yeah, just basic team play basically.
Yeah.
If they can do that, they can do a lot more. But so far they haven't really shown it. They just keep going for 1v1s. They're very sure of their infantry skills. I mean, they have Lapache, they have Gronk, like they have really good players. It's just Sola's Companion.
Yeah, and the teamwork is definitely more favored towards Companion.
Yeah. I'm not sure who picked this map. Find out real quick.
Me neither. Oh yeah.
Companion, okay. So that does make sense that they would be. To be honest, all right. I'll ask you first. What map do you think Genesis will pick?
Oh, dude, you're the one that have played against them. I haven't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
I do hope they don't play what I think they will, but I think might.
I don't know. I mean, Ruins is still in the map pool, so maybe Ruins.
Ruins.
I mean, that's quite a common map for Mercenaries team to play.
Yeah, but 6 versus 6 though. Not that many players. It's an open map for that.
All right. So what would you say?
I think they're gonna. I mean, is Horse Archers banned? I think it is, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Okay. And Field by the River is also banned.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they can't do tactic they used against us.
I can try to find what, because I'm not in charge of the map pool, but I'll try to find, because Theo was the one banning maps, so I'll see if I can find posts.
I mean, we should mention you are actually the host of the tournament as well.
Yeah, co-hosts. I'm not much of. I don't really do much. So I was there. I was there in the beginning to make it happen, you know. But now it's mainly run by Theo. It's also Clone is big part of the decision making as well.
Good to hear that you get some extra eyes on it. I mean, I'm technically an admin now. I'm the admin on this.
Yeah, I mean, I asked you if you wanted to be a tournament admin.
But then I'd be a captain of a team. I would be a streamer and an admin.
Well, the offer is still there.
teams are not ready quite yet, apparently. Genesis look like they're missing a few players. Why that is? They lost 2 players instantly. Maybe they're trying to decide what map they want. They should finish this map first.
Yeah, they should. Oh yeah, so it was Companions map pick, Sandybush.
Yeah, Companions picked
So
this.
Genesis might not be as ready for this map as
We played them earlier this week on this. They should know. I mean, also they're all almost native players. They should have a good.
Well, if I can cut you off there, here's the maps that are banned, and that's Village Defense, 2 Bags of 1 River, Barrier, Fight for Mines, Forest Arena, Dogan Gorg. Sorry if I mispronounced that. The Arena, Boarding, Village with the Dam, Vager Village, Village with a Watchtower, Forest Hideout, Sandstorm, and Village on the Hill. Alright, damn, so...
a lot of maps.
Yeah.
And I agree with all of them, honestly. They're all not very fit for competitive play, in my opinion. I'm generally new to the scene. I've been here like a month now.
I feel like Sandstorm could have been in there, though.
Which one is Sandstorm? Is that...
Oof, it's the...
It's
it's that
semi-open one, right?
Yeah, it's semi-open. It has Greenwood spawn at a house where a lot of archers are camping at. Redstone spawns in the middle of the open. They walk into the village, and there they have the stable house in the middle of the village where usually Redstone goes. But that's only in like casual public play. Yeah. It's that one map that has... It's kind of foggy. It actually feels like a sandstorm, and if you have sound for it, there is this...
Oh, that's cool.
Like that sandstorm sound to it.
I could quite like to see that.
Yeah, and I feel like it could actually work in competitive play. I don't really see why it's banned, but then again, I'm not the one to judge, and I respect Theo's decision.
Yeah, I mean these maps were not technically made for competitive play, I guess.
And I mean, Theo has been in the Mercenaries competitive scene for like longer than anyone I know, I think. So I truly respect Theo's decision on what maps works and what maps works not.
Yeah, I can't argue with him.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the potion situation?
I agree. I don't think it should be used, honestly. Even though it's not overpowered because it still costs money to drink them and stuff, but it still gives that... I don't know, it feels...
It does give an advantage.
Yeah.
To a team who has more money, but I mean that's kind of the that's kind of the thing of Mercenaries, isn't it? Like I don't really have anything against the use of potion. It makes you a lot more powerful, yeah. But I mean, I think if you do want to use potions, you have to play on the normal server, so it still costs money.
I guess the decision behind banning the potions is because if potions were allowed, it would be almost a little bit because Mercenaries is already pay to win.
Technically, yeah.
But if potions were there, it would be even more pay to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that might be the decision behind it. But yeah, it looks like we're actually going live for the second set, right?
Or indeed, it is 3-0 so far to Companion. Once again going with a heavy infantry unit, looks like.
Wait, before we start, Green, let's take it away.
Oh dear lord.
Oh yeah, it is 5v5.
Also, I think I saw Genesis putting up an Archer. Yeah, Apollo switching to Archer. Ooh. This will be interesting to see. I'm not quite sure how they will be playing this. They will be absolutely playing more passive.
Yeah. This is the thing as well. It's super standard in Mercenaries for the Archer not to have a shield. But I mean, he doesn't need to now, obviously, because they don't have an Archer.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. In the future of this tournament, you will notice that even though there are Archer versus Archer, Archers will still not take a free shield. Because you can take a shield that doesn't require any shield skills. But
yeah, I have a shield on my cavalry just to drop it for an infantry. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Archers just want to be able to have those extra sets of arrows.
Yeah, I mean it's one. I do. Oh, Dester getting trapped. Not what he wants at all. He does get away from it though. Maybe Tyke is still hunting.
He should just leave this now, Dest.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
But he's looking for Pendragon. He comes in again. Looks like Genesis wants to fight here in the open.
Yeah,
Not
just like
bad
they've
for
been
them.
winning every single round though.
As long as Apollo can keep shooting and he has a pretty quick bow, he can still do some work here. No two-handers though. Oh, they do have one two-hander in the back. Gustavo is still on that. Nice shot there on Pendragon. I have no idea how much health, but Turkey gets dismounted. On,
Jufasto, look at this is how the spear is working, dude.
Yeah,
This is
triple
how the spear is
kill
working.
for
Triple kill
him.
from Jufasto.
Looking
Showing
for his
how
fourth as well. Takes a
Just
quadra kill.
Quadra kill. Dude, this is. I tell you, the spears, the old pikes, they deal so much damage, and
Yeah.
they're so underestimated.
That was a
That was
beautiful hit as well.
Amazing.
Just
support
behind
from
the shield.
Jufasto.
Amazing. Just
was
incredible stab there.
Yeah,
And they need to focus him down. Apollo needs to start aiming for him.
yeah, for sure. I bet the confidence from Genesis won't be that good now.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. They're 4-0 down so far. Cannons are... I mean, to be fair, this was not really where Genesis wanted to fight. I don't really know why they took that fight. They could have avoided and rather tried to make it to the graveyard. They probably wouldn't have. Could have tried. Was not where they actually wanted to fight. But the flag does not spawn in the second place in a row here. Apollo being very, very aggressive.
Des taking down
on
Tyke.
Tyke. Important kill.
Yeah, they don't have a cavalry to work with now, companion.
Genesis needs to fight in the open now. Like, Des comes in again, jumps down.
Oh,
Oh, nice!
that was
beautiful.
wow.
That was artistic.
That was some face clan shit right there.
That was cool. Lapoche there taking advantage of it as well, and a double kill for him, taking out Tomice as well. Looks for his third. Des gets it.
He gets the
Triple kill.
And Strong comes
though.
in. And that was a flawless round from Genesis, and some ballerina plays from Des right there.
That was cute.
As I said, that was some face clan shit.
Yeah, that was fancy.
Yeah.
Taking down Tyke there was massive. Tyke has been doing a lot of work for
Yeah.
Companion. If they can
Yeah,
do this
that
again,
really-
then
I still like what Companion did there. They lost their cab, so they went into the alley to fight. Smart by them, but then Dest, I don't know how he managed to do that.
I mean he soft spotted one of them and bumped the other,
Yeah.
leaving him very open. Very well played. No shield skills.
Let's see, though,
from
it's
the
the-
cavalry.
Look at Companion being really aggressive now.
They can, I mean,
Yeah.
again, they're winning the infantry fights. They should really just take the infantry fights because they are crushing it. Here now, though, with Apollo.
Yeah,
as archer.
look at Tyke here. Tyke sneaking in from behind her.
Yes.
But
get
Dest
spotted
got him
out.
covered, yeah.
He can't really go in there. He would not have been able to. Strong, though, is on top here.
Well, flag favors Companion.
Heavily. If Apollo can set
Tyke
up,
taking
though,
a hit.
looks like the cab duel is still happening in the
But
background.
this is a very awkward cab duel. Two
Yeah.
cabs standing still.
Two
just glancing
heavy
at each other.
cabs standing still, trying to hit each other with a heavy lance. That's pretty much the most awkward fight you can take.
Yeah.
Bandits do control the flag now. And Genesis seem to have just disappeared. They're trying to come from the spawn instead. Not sure why. They didn't really need to, but a little bit safer approach.
Yeah, I mean, they aren't that slow.
Also
to the
gives
fight.
Apollo a much better position.
This is a good position as well, yeah.
Could have gone up as well, but doesn't look like he is going for it. He hits Tyke's horse a lot. 4 arrows, but that heavy horse is gonna take way more damage before it comes in.
Oh, the archer is getting really pressured here.
Gets forced into an infantry fight here
Yeah,
against
he won't be able to
Gustavo.
shoot now.
But Gustavo won't be able to do that much either. But he does get one hit on Apollo.
Yeah. Oh, Apollo
Des
taking
comes in
2
as
hits.
well.
3 hits!
3 hits, yeah, a lot of damage there on Gustavo.
With a heavy scimitar, how is this alive? He must be blackboard now.
He must be. Cavalry tries to help him out as well, but I mean, so far nobody's died.
No, it's still like 1 versus 1s.
Yeah.
And
Gustavo
this
there
is
not
what
having
Genesis
all-
has felt. Yeah,
Companion.
this is Genesis falls in
Yeah.
these kind of fights.
They so far, but I mean, Gustavo right now doesn't have a shield. Oh, but he does take down Lapache. A little bit lazy blocking there from him.
Yeah,
Apollo's getting pushed once again. Des comes in a little bit too late. He's kind of just running around. Gets
Des getting
dismounted as well.
dismounted, yeah.
And
Yo, but look at that. How that was so sad
Not a
to see from
single.
Apollo's perspective. He got 3 hits. First of all, he shot a lot of arrows into Tyke's horse. And second of all, 3 hits onto Jufasto. And Jufasto only has a Heraldic Melee Tower. That's
Yeah.
not very heavy armor. He should have died there.
the power strikes though, they do count quite a bit.
Yeah.
Must not have a very high power strike. He does shoot quite fast, so it's Looks like it is a pretty heavy agility build.
Probably has a lot on power draw and not so much on power strike.
Oh,
And
gets a hit on Tyke there, but again,
yeah.
if it might not do that much damage really. Tyke does have a pretty heavy armor there. And again, like, the fight there was just a mess. Companion didn't lose a single player, but so much damage was done to them.
It's all about those 1v1 fights. Genesis needs to fight more together to be able to win these fights.
Do. They are just completely spread out. And Dest is not making as much of an impact on the fight as Tyke is.
I think Dest is way too aggressive in the early rounds.
Yeah. I think
too
so
much
as well.
damage.
He did take down Tyke once, but after that, other than that, so to say, it's not really been working out that well for him. Right now, they're just kind of just clashing shields. Pendragon doesn't have a good shield. Doesn't have the shield skill really, but... Oh, nice shot there on Apollo just off of, but he does take one hit for it. That was just spinning around. Poppy taking on Apollo. Archer's down for Genesis. Like he's trying to land a few hits on Dest in the back. He gets one, but not really that much damage. Tomay's taking on Alex Bad as well. Gets dismounted at Dest, and Tomai takes him down for a free kill. There's not many players left here. 2 players left for Genesis. They take it pretty flawlessly.
Yeah, 6-1 here.
This is their
And
map.
look, wait, is it it is Companion's map, right?
This was Companion's map, so they do
Yeah.
not get to pick the second map. They want Ruins, but I think they just say like they will pick Ruins.
Probably, yeah.
Let's quickly make sure.
I do have some news about the tournament. Apparently OT has left the tournament.
Shame.
That is a shame indeed.
They don't agree with the rules. I mean, that is prerogative to. That leaves us down to 12 teams.
Yes.
Or even team. Way more. I don't know. I tried my best.
I was right though. I said Ruins.
Yeah. I mean, I would have said Field by the River, but since it was banned, yeah, I get. Should we mention that there's no Horse Archer? Thank you for the... Oh.
Wait, are they playing Horse Archer?
I don't know. I don't think so. They should know that it's banned if they read the topic. I'll quickly send a message to the... Just in case.
I'll send that as well.
Very nice of you. Aw.
Aww. That makes me feel bad.
A little bit. The Horse Archers are plague on the... To be honest, I don't know. I feel like if Ruins was banned, I think you had to pick one of the two. Either Ruins or Horse Archer. It's just too much of a pain to deal with.
Yeah.
It's just not fun to play against, really. When we played against them and they had Horse Archer, okay. Guess there's not much we can do here.
How many calves do you think we'll see here from each team?
I want to see 3 on each.
3 on each. I wouldn't. I mean, okay. They probably can't. I mean, you can't play. This is the thing with Mercenaries as well. You can't. You need to have a horse, like a cavalry character, to play it. And having a cavalry character, it requires a lot of gold.
Yeah,
so that makes teams limited to some classes and stuff.
Yeah.
So therefore, I don't think we'll see. But if they have cavalries enough for it, I wouldn't be surprised to see 5 or 6 cavalries, whether they play 5v5 or 6v6.
Yeah, I think you could absolutely do that.
Because in Mercenaries, there are a lot of good cavalries.
Yeah.
A lot of cavalries that are very experienced.
Yeah. Do you think... I mean, let's look at the rosters here. Genesis first. Tomke. Yes, on Horse Archer, I know that. But I don't know if he has a cavalry. I think he does.
I mean, the only Genesis player that I see as main cavalry is Dest. I don't see anyone else to be like main.
Blackmore's the main cav.
Yeah, okay.
He's a native. I think it is. Gronk has been playing. Apollo has been playing cav so far on Button.
I mean, I think I've seen Strong play cavalry on public play,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's. I don't think he prefers it.
He's a really good infantry. Strong.
Yeah.
So I feel like they shouldn't really play him as
And-
cav.
I mean, thinking about that, he's the captain. I would assume that he's the commander as well. He's been playing really good.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
What about companion? Do you think they had the cap for it? They have Norman guy. They have.
Yeah. They
Ike
have.
has been playing really well. Kefren could play.
But has Kefren been here today?
No, I don't think so. They're asking for 5v5 or 6. 5 is Genesis.
Yeah.
Genesis is proud of myself. I think both teams are ready.
Yo.
They just switch. Me and Koth are the 2K. Companion wants 6v6.
Hold on, I'm gonna type here.
There's only 5v5 on the server though. I think we will just see 5v5. They're kind of just arguing a little bit. Very quietly. Let's just do relap. Just to I thought I was saying that. Here we go. I've won the first round. Ruins.
So it is live now, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well look here, 3 cavs for Genesis. Okay, it's not live.
Not live.
I guess they were just switching a play.
Yeah, I think so. Or wait.
Okay, 6-6.
6v6, okay. Jesus. This is why I prefer having a moderator with me.
I do wanna mention to the guys in chat, or maybe you can do it, Greedy, because I don't really know how it works, but about betting.
Yeah. If you get money just from watching the stream, you can use that money to bet on the teams. In order
It's
to
not
bet,
real life. It's not real life currency, by the way.
No. You don't get my money from doing it. 4 calorie actually from Genesis.
Oh yeah, damn.
How many does companions have? 2. Norman guys are
Oh,
really good.
this is so good
attack
for
as well.
Genesis as well. They don't
Yeah.
have a single heavy one, and in my opinion, heavy cavalry on ruins is not something you want.
Yeah.
Because since it's such a big map.
It is a big map and it is very slow. Companion does have an archer though. Could be doing a lot of damage to the Genesis on cavalry. What we can make out
That's
of
true, that's true.
Flags will spawn in a few seconds here.
And it's Civ as well. From my experience, Civ is a really good archer.
Have to protect him then. Make sure he can land his shots.
Yeah.
The spawn kind of in their favor. I mean, the problem is Genesis have 4 cavalry. Every map a flag is in their favor except for the middle one. Tough to shoot, but really get any shots done so far. But and that's the oh, Tomkick just trying to get in here.
Wise by him to just fall
Yeah,
back there.
he can't take that fight. Way too
No.
many pox. He would have gotten stopped. And with that horse, he would have died very quickly. So again, I mean, so far no damage on the horses. Fine there, but again he misses on Tomke. Infantry's gonna have to move on to the flag here, and they are. Genesis is getting pushed a little bit away. They do lack the infantry to really make an effort. Oh, but Des with a beautiful swing. Gets hit from Lapache though. A lot of damage. Oh, and he does get taken down completely. 1 kill, 2 kills for Genesis so far, controlling the flag as well. This does get dismounted on Tomke, but he gets away from it for free. Damage of the archer are just not really doing enough. They're just
It's 6
able to
versus
walk
4
in.
here.
Nice dodge there on Silsiv, trying to
The
get
flag
away
is
from
high,
Lapache.
raised high as well. Yeah, they have one going in for the flag Poppy here alone, but he
He's
doesn't
trying.
get any support at all.
This is let's take down the Lapash in the background. Normal guy stopped as well from Tomke.
Poppy is staying
Oh, he
alive.
just tries to steal the horse. Drunk Cav is trying, and he
Yeah.
does get the kill there.
And the flag is so high here, there's literally nothing that Genesis, know what I'm saying, that companion can do about this.
Yeah, they're pretty much. Oh, he doesn't pay attention to the back either. Alex get a quick stab.
Very well done from Genesis here. Proves that they still have it in them, you know.
Yeah,
It's funny how Dest is not playing cavalry here, and I was just before this round started, I was saying how I think Dest is like the best cavalry in the roster.
yeah. I think Tyke so far has proven that he's a superior Cav, but I think Dest. I remember Dest from years ago, and I'm pretty sure he played back then.
Hmm.
So
I remember like back in the days, like 3 or 4 years ago in Mercenaries, Dest was the most annoying cav to play in public against. Like, damn, he was that. And I'm not saying this in a mean way. I'm not saying that he was this backstab cav, like in a mean way. He was just very good at timings. He knew exactly when to strike, and that was.
yeah, I mean that's kind of how you need to play Cav.
Yeah.
If you don't have the timing though, just not as efficient. He's just literally hiding in the ruins. Bugged flag spawns. See what they can make out of this one. They have a lot more time this time to actually raise the flag. Raising the flag actually kind of doesn't do much unless the flag has been fixed. Be here eventually.
I still don't think. I think they need more Cavs companion to be able to
I think so
counter
as well.
this.
I think they don't need the archer. I think I would drop the archer and switch him to cavalry.
Yeah, I agree.
Because look where he is right now. He's basically playing
They are
infantry.
doing a very good job at escorting this archer, or maybe.
He on his own
to a
now.
certain
Shotton
extent.
comes in with a couch and takes him down with an
Oh.
easy stab in the back
I-
there. Tyke
and
with a
Tyke
team
getting
kill as
team kill.
well. That's not what they want at all there. 2 kills for Genesis. Very free kills as well. Apache gets trapped, but Tyke gets hit in the back for it.
Norman.
Drunk have beautiful front lancing there and
Yeah.
takes him down.
What do you say there? That's just a slaughter.
Just absolutely slaughter.
The thing was, I think Civ even saw. Who was it? Shotton?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shotton
I-
came in with a couch.
Yeah, I think Civ actually saw him. He tried
It
to
looked
dodge
like
it,
he
but
must
it just. Yeah, it looked like he tried to dodge it, but it was just like a millisecond away. I mean, too late to dodge it.
It does happen. It does hurt when it does. Tomke and Rosenberg being a little bit more aggressive here. They feel like they can take a little bit more aggression, but I don't feel like they should. The
Let's
Archer
see here
is
though,
still here.
because Genesis needs to win this set and the next set 3-0 to win the match.
That's true.
If Companion gets one round, and on both of these sets, only one round on both these sets, it's a tie. If Companion gets only 2 rounds on any of these sets, they win the match.
That's true. The pressure is still on in Genesis, even though they
Yeah.
are 2-0 down on this set. They're 6-3 overall.
Yep.
This did land one shot on Des as well in the leg. He literally the split second he moved away. That's when he clipped him in the leg.
And for the chat to know, the first map was Sandy Bush.
6-1. Oh, Strong Cat taking down another couch. Beautiful play by him. Like, this is definitely Genesis' map. Doing a lot of damage to Companion here, but they take some in return.
Why? This is the flag spawn that Companion should be able to take easy.
Right now the problem is the Archer. He's not
Yeah.
doing enough. He's basically just standing there shooting very, very slowly. And he's the last one alive as well. And he got 1 kill, but that was on melee. So far, Companions just look lost on this map.
Yep.
Genesis doing a
3-0
lot of
first
work.
set here. So it's 6-4 in favor of Companion right now.
Absolutely. What do you think Companion has to change?
They need to add at
Cavalry?
least one more cav and take away that archer.
I fully agree.
Apart from the match, I do want to say that Eternal Elysian in the chat, thanks for the compliment.
You're taking over the chat duty now.
Kinda. I mean, some nice words there.
Nice person.
Yeah. Anyway, about companion. Yeah, I think one more. I don't think an archer at all is necessary here. I mean, it's a lot. First of all, it's a big map, and to shoot this on this map with a Kergit bow is not super favorable. And then thinking about that, an archer is actually really slow in mercenaries, and playing against these cavs, playing against 4 cavalries with like paper horses, you need to have. Like, you need to be able to shoot their horses, and I don't think this long range for the Kergit bow is good enough. I don't think an archer is good here.
I think the speed is not good enough, and the damage isn't high enough either. I think he's kind of wasting time here, and he seems to agree with it as well, because he does switch to infantry.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they need cavalry. If they don't have the cavalry, they're not going to win this. This is an open map.
Especially thinking about the flag spawns here. How the flag spawns, because the flag spawns are spawning randomly, right? They're not like flag spawns can spawn to
not on this server.
Oh, okay, good, all right.
So if it spawns in middle, it won't spawn there twice in a row.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, it can spawn if it spawns on left, then right, and then left again. That works.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, they need cavalry. I don't think they have cavalry though. That's kind of their problem right now. Like there, he tried, but I mean, he wasn't efficient enough. They need at least one more cav.
Yeah. I think they're gonna play 5v5 here.
I think so as well. Again, trying to decide. I mean, this is better for companion because one less player means one less cav, probably for Genesis. They still want that 2 infantry.
Yeah, that's true.
I would absolutely take it. And again, it doesn't look like they will have more infantry or a cavalry. I mean. Not good. Potentially we could see a 3-0 for Genesis here.
And if so, Genesis wins the match by 1 round.
Map picking is absolutely a big
important
deal here.
It's yeah.
Especially if you know the enemy team. If they know that, alright, we're very strong, we have good cavalry, the enemy team does not. I mean, they have good cavalry. Just like they're not here tonight, or they don't have the money to play it.
I don't think money is an issue for Companion. I mean, looking at a lot of their players, they're old-time players. They should be able to afford cavalry. Yeah. But yeah, it's probably they're not here. They haven't showed up.
Again, who could be playing it? Kefren could, if he has the experience in here.
I mean,
I've
Norman
never seen Kefren play. Norman guy, yeah, he's here. He's putting up an effort.
Tyke, for sure.
Yeah, again, trying, but...
I don't know, Leader? That name rings a bell.
Yeah, Leader could play Cav.
About Cav.
He can kind of play every class. I've seen him play every class. But again, in native, not so much in Mercenaries.
Anyway, though, let's say Genesis wins this last set 3-0. Imagine, like, that is a sick comeback.
Yeah, absolutely.
From being down 6-1 after the first half of the match and then coming back and winning 7-6, that would be insane.
I mean, it's possible. Fully possible. But Companion is not quite ready yet. Genesis is ready.
Greed, did you hear that Horse Archers got banned from the tournament?
I did. I absolutely did hear that. I'm not taking any fault for that.
You should.
Although I did suggest it heavily.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw the stream. That's true. But you're technically me. Right, they are ready, so going live.
So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take it away.
Dear Lord.
Alright. Companion goes for 3 calves now.
Mace
Let's go.
is here.
Let's
okay,
go.
good. I've seen Mace play before.
Genesis has 4 cavalries and 1 infantry.
That might potentially be a problem for them, honestly.
That might be a potential, yeah. But
He's
thinking about
here as well with his pike. Done a lot of work with it, and this is a good map for it.
Yeah, but thinking about that, they have 4 cavalries. They need to take cav duels now.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking to do it too.
Yeah, but cav duel, like Companion has 2 heavy cabs. That is not very. That's hard for a light cab to take down a heavy cab.
Yeah, it is.
When it comes to a cab duel.
Even Couch Lance is not gonna take him down in one hit. Mostly.
Yeah. Which like 2 lance hits will take down one of their horses.
Yeah.
Just regular lance hits.
They're switching to one-handed and.
Yeah, but look at the pressure that Genesis is putting.
They're
on
keeping them
Companion.
so far away. Very smart by them. I mean, there's no threat to them. If they need to run away, they can. Takes 1 hit there as well. Norman guy's horse.
Flag in the
Comes
middle
in.
here as well.
Very good for Genesis. It's
But
stopped here.
still,
Oh, they
looking
take down
here-
Norman guy's horse.
Yeah.
A lot of damage onto him, but he's still alive.
But this is hard for Companion though. They're just getting charged and
They do.
Genesis has a lot of confidence here.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, they've won 3 rounds in a row. They can use it.
And they need to have this confidence to win this match.
Yeah, Strong there getting stopped once, does end up dismounting on the flag. Genesis takes the first kill on Gustavo as well. Important kill, Mace comes
coming
in
back
though.
here.
Nice kill by him as well. Tomke taking on Tom Myers. Norman guy stabbing Tomke in the back, but Shotgun comes in to save him. Genesis with 3 quick kills.
It's all up to Tyke getting dismounted, but he goes down here.
Does end up
I wouldn't say flawless, but still very well done
convincing.
from Genesis. Convincing, yeah, and yeah, really putting pressure on Companion in the early round here.
Yeah.
Which it really showed there that Companion was very hesitant about should we go to the flag or should we try to take these calves down? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it was. And they do it again. Genesis does it again.
Tomke getting stopped there by Strong Cab, but no real
I mean, why not do it again? It worked out so good. So.
And Companions, since I'm being way more aggressive, they realize like, okay, they're probably not gonna attack our infantry. Tyke, they're trying to take down Lapache as well with a corner couch. Doesn't hit it. Mace comes in as well. Tomke following. Just look how Venice is allowed to play.
Yeah.
Their infantry right now are kind of just not really doing anything. They're just running around, looking threatening. Trying, almost getting a hit there on Mace. Norman guy again getting dismounted. Needs to be way more careful.
Maybe
gonna-
they need to drop a heavy horse. If
Yeah.
someone has a lighter horse.
Yeah, that would actually help them quite a bit. Duff is still in the back, trying to defend his team. Flag has spawned.
Mace being pressured super much here as
Yeah,
well.
Lapache trying to get a hit on the back of the horse. Mace
Oh.
getting this. He gets stopped. Hits once.
Yeah.
Shotton stops him a second time and
And he goes
easy
down there.
kill there for Tomke in the back. Time it takes to recover from getting stopped in Mercenaries is incredibly long.
Yeah. But the Companion.
Well,
Companion
Shotton gets
has the flag
dismounted.
advantage here.
Yes, actually purely dismounts himself. Pushes towards Gustavo. Like I started to help him out. Nice team play there by Gustavo and Tyke. But Tyke getting dismounted by Tomke. Easily winnable by both teams at this point. Very even. Dest still on the flag. Tomayus getting taken down Lapache. And Tyke taking on Strong Cab.
2 versus 2 now.
This could end up in a draw in this matchup. Dest and Rosenberg
Destin
against
really needs
Tyke.
to do some work here.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
nice
nice
hit. Very nice. Over the shoulder of Dest. They have 50 seconds left. The flag will not decide anything. This will end up in a fight. Dest is looking very aggressive. Oh, and a
Here we go
nice!
from Tonke, well done.
Beautiful!
And
Dest
comes
as
in
well.
with the kill.
Amazing. This basic team play once again. Tomke, like they're getting hit by that couch lance, was
Yeah.
kind of lazy, honestly.
Alright, so it's 6. No?
It
It's-
is 6-6 right now. So Imperium, or I'm sorry, Companion, does have to win this round.
Yeah. And it's first to 3 as well, so if Companion wins this round, it keeps going.
Yep.
Yeah, but if Genesis wins this round, match over, Genesis won.
Yep. And Genesis is looking like they know it as well. They're playing incredibly aggressive here. Missing a little bit, but Strong Cab there getting. Oh,
Tyke,
Lapache getting
shield
stopped though! Oh, he gets taken down by Tomayus. That was way too
They're
aggressive.
They're
Look,
adapting, they're taking the stones here.
also just laziness by Lapache. Look how close he is to the enemy team.
Yeah.
A little bit too aggressive. They noticed, I guess, that they didn't win as flawlessly on the last round. Pomke there getting stopped as well. Gets dismounted. This is it for Venice. They will, so again, Genesis. The clan names are screwing me over a little bit too much.
Imperium, Companion, and Venice and Genesis. It sounds...
Yeah. It sounds like it
Sounds
would
like
fit
each other.
though.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a good mix of teams. But this is exactly what Companion needs right now.
Yeah.
Norman guy getting stuff, but no follow-up, not enough to dismount them.
And remember, Genesis needs to win this round to be able to come up with a victory here.
This could have up in a draw. Could actually end up in a win for Companion. They do have the rounds to take here.
And Tyke taking down Dest here.
Yeah, this is it for Genesis.
Tomas,
they will not win this round.
It's all to shut, and can he do it?
Absolutely not. There is no way for him to do it.
Alright, so it's 7-6 for Companion now.
Yeah.
Genesis, now it's up. Now the pressure is on Genesis again. Genesis needs to win this to secure a tie and to secure those 2 points. If Genesis loses this round, technically Companion wins the match. Companion gets 3 points, and Genesis only gets 1 point.
Yeah.
From this match.
Which would be a shame, honestly. I think right now, Genesis has to just hope for a draw.
Look at Genesis now. Genesis is actually not playing as aggressive as they've done. You can see here that their confidence has felt a little bit.
Posh as well, playing smarter than he did. He knows that if he goes in here, he will die once. There's so many pikes out here. And just look at Mace, for example, as well, and Norman guy. They're just waiting for the infantry fights to start breaking out, and then they'll go
That's
in.
smart of them.
Way smarter. Norman guy got dismounted twice in a row.
You can see how well they've adapted to this.
Yeah. This is experience as well. This is what they experienced this show.
Flag semi favors Companion here, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think so. This should be in their favor.
Cab fight should be able. Yeah, it's breaking out now.
They're trying. They're looking for some hits. Not really finding any yet. Bonke getting his horse hit a little bit as well. And that's from an all pike. A long all pike. That's gonna have to do some damage. Still not really getting anything done though. Are on the flag, but Dest is on his flag as well. Strongcap comes in from the back, gets a big hit, but he gets dismounted in return. Bonke comes in as well, gets trapped by his teammate. Tomais is looking for some hits on Strongcap.
Oh, Dest
doesn't really find Genesis with 2 quick kills here. 3 kills. 2 players left. Norman guy does take down Lapash's horse.
I mean, Mace and Norman guy, they can't do this.
They can, absolutely. But look at how many pikes are out.
Yeah.
Every single player on the field right now has a pike out.
One of them needs to dismount.
Yeah. Even
but then again,
both of them,
dismounting
honestly.
and charging into 4
Yeah, both of them have to dismount. That's the only chance they have.
Yeah.
And even Mace is getting dismounted here. Norman guy as well. Norman guy will not survive. Oh, he actually does get up.
But will he survive for that long now, though?
It's still going. Dest seems to be lost a little bit. Just
Mace
enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, there we go.
And there we go. 7-7.
7-7 tie.
Impossible to believe. I mean, you were pretty sure it would be Genesis win.
Yeah, I said though that it will be a tight match, but I think the Genesis will come out.
I said this would be a close match.
Yeah, and then I said that it will be a tight match, as you said, but Genesis will come out. Okay, so I'll give it to you. You won this.
Yeah. I do predict correctly sometimes.
Yeah.
Remember,
but only a few times.
I've been in this scene for a month. You've been in this scene for years.
Yeah, but you've been in this scene now for a month. I haven't been active in this scene for a month. So you know, like, you're up to date. I'm not. I just know the history. You could call me the Mercenaries historian. You could be the...
Alright, I'll be the up-to-date...
Yeah.
The new generation of Mercenaries.
Yeah, even though you're like...
I'm older than
double at my
probably
age.
Most of the players here. I'm not doubly right.
No,
by
I
the
was
way,
over.
Stay tuned, guys. We still have one more match in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Technically 3 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, I think because I need a break. I need to refill my.
Yeah, we need a quick break.
But
here.
Seriously, guys in chat, stay active here because in just a few minutes we're gonna have Frates, which is KSH, and it's Frates A as well. This will be a good match.
Yeah.
This will be a fun match.
We'll take about 2-3 minutes break.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back.